Welcome to this episode of Nursing Edge Unscripted Saga, a conversation where we journey through the history of nursing education using stories that connect the past to the present and then our future as we reimagine our teaching and learning. July is the birth month of Linda Richards, born on July 27, 1841 in Potsdam, New York. She was formerly named Melinda Ann Judson Richards after the missionary Anne Hasseltine Judson. Her parents hoped she would follow in her footsteps. Unfortunately, Linda's parents died when she was young, both due to tuberculosis, and Linda was their primary care provider. It was through this experience that she developed a love for nursing. Linda is best remembered as the first professionally trained American nurse. In 1872, she became the first student to enroll in the inaugural class of 5 nurses at the New England Hospital for Women and Children in Boston. Of her own training experience, she is quoted as saying, quote, "We rose at 5:30 a.m. and left the wards at 9 p.m. to go to our beds, which were little rooms between the wards. Each nurse took care of her ward of 6 patients, both day and night. Many a time I got up 9 times in the night. Often I did not go to sleep before the next call came. We had no evenings out and no hours for study or recreation. Every second week, we were off duty one afternoon from 2 to 5 o'clock. No monthly allowance was given for 3 months," unquote. It was this experience that influenced her desire to transform the nursing education experience. Following her graduation, she accepted a night superintendent position at Bellevue Training School in New York City. Bellevue was one of the first Nightingale model training schools in the United States. A year later, she returned to Boston, taking on the superintendent role at the Boston Training School, which became the Massachusetts General Hospital Training School for Nurses in 1896. It was in this position that she began changing how training was delivered. She developed a series of classroom instruction learning tracks, as opposed to the occasional lectures provided to students by the hospital physicians. She wanted to advance her skills and decided to take a 7-month leave to train in England under Florence Nightingale herself. She established a close relationship with Florence and with her enhanced skills in the Nightingale educational model and instinctive leadership qualities. She returned to the United States to carry on the legacy of pioneering the founding and superintending of the nurse training schools across the United States. Linda also recognized the need to better track patients while they were in the hospital and designed one of the first hospital medical record systems. Her work in transforming training for nurses and the tremendous positive impact this had on hospitals earned her admiration across the country. She was known to develop and manage the most highly regarded programs in the United States. Linda's passion for establishing healthcare settings and training to provide the best care possible continued throughout her life. Her parents' missionary aspirations also influenced her work and interests, bringing her to serve in that capacity in Japan, where she continued to push for the formal training of nurses. She was successful in opening the first training school there in Kyoto between 1886 and 1891. She was recognized as a strong leader and influencer by superintendents across the United States, and in 1894, she was elected and served as the first president of the American Society of Superintendents of Training Schools for Nurses. today known as the National League for Nursing. Her knowledge and experience with hospital economics made her well suited to serve as a member of the committee that established the Hospital Economics program at Teachers College, Columbia University. In 1911, Linda Richards retired at the age of 70 and spent time reflecting on her life's work and experiences. She turned those reflections into the publication titled Reminiscences of Linda Richards. This publication was republished in 2006 under the title of America's First Trained Nurse. Sadly, she suffered a severe stroke at the age of 82, requiring hospital care until her death on April 16, 1930. Linda's dedication and work in creating and delivering excellence in nursing education continues today as the National League for Nursing lives out its mission to promote excellence in nursing education, to build a strong and diverse nursing workforce, to advance the health of the nation and the global community. The work of our past nursing education scholar giants like Linda Richards continues to inform nursing education learners today. The National League for Nursing implements its mission guided by 4 dynamic and integrated core values that permeate the organization and are reflected in our work: diversity, integrity, caring, and excellence. Excellence was embraced by Linda Richards, our first NLN president, whose passion for excellence in education lives on today. In the words of our current president and CEO, Dr. Beverly Malone, quote, "The National League for Nursing boasts a remarkable past, an exceptional present, and a shared transformative future. With purpose, power, and passion, we bring the League's mission and core values to life," unquote. And so the saga continues, and may our saga continue as we bring to a close this episode of Nursing Edge Unscripted Saga. Thank you for joining us, and remember, good teaching doesn't just happen. Find your fit, push the boundaries, and celebrate the ahas.